Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. There are a lot of very difficult challenges that are available to you to try to complete here in Black Ops 6, and those are the Dark Ops challenges. Today we are going to be going for the calling card of defeating the Terminus main quest after round 50. So let's hop into Terminus Island on round 51 and let's get this done. I will say one of the most difficult things about this challenge in general is just getting to round 51 on Terminus Island to begin with. Now, I did film this boss fight live on stream for all the viewers to see, and if you'd like to catch me live over on Twitch, there is a link down in the description below. We also stream on YouTube, and we even streamed this particular stream to the YouTube Shorts in a vertical format, which was super cool and exciting and something new for us to add to our repertoire here. So we are here in game, we're round 51, and we are just going straight into boss fight. I've already done all of the difficult work, and yeah, it was quite the challenge just to get to round 51. A lot of mutant injections and chopper gunners to help you get through some of the more difficult rounds here. Terminus Island is absolutely no joke, and it will 100% hold you accountable for all of your mistakes and your decision makings. But let's get this activated. Let's go. Oh, and there he is, Patient 13, and I don't know what went wrong with this thing, but hey, oh my gosh. I wasn't able to do a whole lot of commentary live on stream as I was locked into this boss fight from the get-go here, but I'm excited to rewatch it and give you all a little bit of commentary right now. Now, during this first phase, you really do need to focus in on the little red orbs that are on their shoulder, and one of the things I was most nervous about coming in here in round 51 is I know how difficult this boss fight can be much earlier in the game, is fighting all of the zombies that are here. So one of my biggest focuses during this entire fight was to make sure I kept myself moving around. I am using the ASG shotgun. It is the most standard build that I have used a number of times here on the channel, and I could maybe try to find that and toss that up on screen for you, but you could definitely find that in some of my other videos here. But trying to keep a little bit of distance, and that way we're not right in front of Patient 13 here, and we're not really prone to his slam attacks or his sweep attacks that are constantly going to be knocking us. I'm going to go ahead and toss on this free fire, and that's going to help us save a whole lot of ammo, and we do have plenty of essence, which is huge. It pretty much means that I have as much ammunition as I could possibly dream of having. Now, the downside to you constantly moving around here is that he is going to constantly be moving around the map as well, and that is perfectly okay. You're gonna want to take your time with this, especially if you've put in the hours of gameplay in order to get yourself all the way to level 51 just to have an opportunity to complete this fight. You're not going to want to mess it up once you get there. The water is generally an okay bet. The worst thing about being knocked in the water is you don't really have to worry about being damaged by Patient 13 or the worms all so much, is you gotta worry about the zombies letting you back up the ladder, because they will block your path up the ladder as well. So you gotta be a little bit careful on that, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna come into play here just a little bit later on, where we're gonna get maybe trapped in the water and have a difficult time getting back up, because all of those zombies are going to be blocking that ladder here from us. But I've also tried to put some shots into the worms in the background as well to get them to stop throwing so much gas, because I don't know if just because it was round 51 that they were throwing a lot more gas our way, but I really felt like that we were under attack the entire time from the extra tentacles out there in the water that are throwing those gas balls at us. But just keep an eye out and find all these little red blobs, and you can see we are doing really good damage to him. We're just taking our time, we're moving about the map, dealing with the zombies as we need to deal with the zombies. Really tried to not focus too much on killing zombies in this game, and there we go, we're out of ammo, but we got plenty of essence. We could just go ahead and get some more ammo. I got a couple gobble gums as well that are going to help us with ammunition as well. But of course, like all of these zombies, they are round 51 zombies, so they are not easy to kill. As you can see, we're pumping shot after shot after shot into these armored zombies, and we're not getting a whole lot done on that front. But once he goes away after his first phase, you are gonna have to fight a handful of zombies here, and that's okay. Just take your time, keep moving about the map. Don't let them get to you. Keep your distance. get knocked in the water just like we got there. And I'm pretty sure that here's where we're gonna have a little bit of a difficult time getting out. Yeah, look at them. They're all just blocking our path right there. So we're gonna head on over to the other ladder. Hopefully we can get up there, which we do. But as you can see, they were there waiting for us as well. And we do have a triple pack of punch, beam smasher, and that of course is going to help to... You can slow them down with the alt fire here. Now, this is my favorite phase of this entire boss fight. Basically, you're just going to want to aim for its mouth here. But as I said a couple of times, if you focus a little bit of fire on these guys, you can stop them from shooting at you for just a little bit. But focus fire in on his mouth, and you can see we are ripping away the damage to Patient 13 here. And I gotta say, I was quite nervous going into this fight because like it takes hours to set up, and just to get it to round 51 is one hell of an accomplishment. And a lot of people, I understand, are going to have a lot of difficulty just getting that far. It took me a few attempts in order to get myself to round 51. I am relatively new to round-based zombies, as are so many of you out there. So many of you are brand new, that you come in from Modern Warfare Zombies in the open world aspect, and you're coming in and you're having a little bit of difficulty in the round-based. And that's perfectly okay. It's okay to be new to something, and it's okay to learn a different style of game. And challenges like this really do make this game super exciting. Now, once he kind of hits this phase, you can see the little tentacles on his arm, kind of like with the ones that are coming up out of the water. And you're going to want to focus in on those little yellow blob things that are up on his arms. And that's where he's going to be taking the critical damage during this phase. And yeah, there you go. Just focus in. You can see we're doing like 14,000 damage every time we're hitting one of those. For the most part, I guess some of them 914 when we're a little bit further away. I guess it was 1,400, not 14,000. That's kind of a lot. But yeah, look at the health bar. He is way down in health at this point, which is awesome. And I think he has gone away to start his next phase, which, yeah, it does appear that he is now off the map. And again, this is going to happen a couple of times during the fight where he is going to disappear, and you're going to have to deal with the zombies that are on the map. I got super lucky during this entire run through of this boss fight, and I did not get a single amalgam to spawn in, which was incredibly lucky. I really figured I was going to have to deal with multiple amalgams while trying to complete this fight. And yeah, but luckily we didn't have to. Now, I also have a mutant injection, and there goes my dying wish right there. So now all I'm left with is nothing but a self-revive at this point. And I can tell you right now, my nerves in the game at this point in time were... They were there, man. They were there, and they were real, because I did not want to mess this up. We were so close, and I just lost my dying wish, which is the augment that comes with the quick revive, and that leaves us with, we still have our self revive, which is awesome. But not having that dying wish is kind of an issue here. Now, once he enters his final phase and you got that mutant injection, well, it is pretty much time for you to go ahead and pull that bad boy out and use that mangler cannon on his head, because this is the most powerful thing you can do to him right now, is hit those little eyes on his head with the mangler cannon, and it is going to do excessive amounts of damage to him. Watch the damage just chunk away from this boy. And look at that, look at that, look at this damage. It's gonna happen here in just a second. As soon as I actually hit the shot, which I did while I had my back turned, it actually hit and completely destroyed and killed him. He still had a relatively big chunk of health, but you see the very first amalgam was about to spawn in there, and there you go. There you go, the round 51 Terminus boss fight. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be initially when I did it, but how awesomely exciting is it to complete this and earn that calling card? I'll go ahead and show it to you now. And there it is, the terminal calling card. It kind of looks like he's humping the island there, which is kind of creepy. But that is what you get for completing this terminal main quest after round 50. Make sure it is at least round 51 when you head on into that boss fight. Do not go in on round 50, because you got to do it after round 50. And if you'd like to see me complete this liberated calling card, where you complete the Liberty Falls quest in under 30 minutes, go ahead and check out this video here, and I'll see you in the next one.